Hi everybody, it's a fragrant Jock here. Today's honest opinion is on one I've seen quite a good reviews on. I've seen quite a few reviews on, and it's one I've been, excuse me, edging to get. I've got one other one from this company, and I've got a few alternatives or inspired expressions of their fragrances, and so far I quite like them. But today's honest opinion is on this one. Initial side effects. This is the kind of presentation. It's top-notch presentation for a niche fragrance, and for the price you should get that. There's a wee plaque at the top, there's a wee card at the back, there's a sleeve that goes over this, and then, or a box that goes over it, and then a sleeve that keeps it really compact and doesn't really move about during transport, so that's good. But really top-notch presentation, really heavy, solid cap. Good sprayer. It comes in 90 ml. Shop around. I got it for about 175, but you can get it up to 200. So shop around for this. Again, be careful on eBay. That I see there's a few for Kazakhstan and that. I wouldn't touch them. I wouldn't touch anything for Russia because it's mostly fakes. So be careful there. Look at the feedback and things like that. Anyway, some of the notes in this are vanilla, rum, tobacco, warm spices, cinnamon, woody, sweet notes and some powdery notes, but there's a lot more to it, I feel. It's quite boozy as well, but not overly done. The tobacco's in the background, but you get a lot of vanilla. Excuse me. It's a very it's a very addictive and intoxicating smell. I think anyway, and I think that's Initio's whole aim in this line of perfumery, to make it a pleasure and the fragrance is addictive. Anyway, it's not just all about this, it's about the alternatives to this, and there is a few, and I've tried a few, and here's the first one. Alexandria, they've got one called Upside Down. This is a 30ml. I can't go onto their site at the moment, but I've used quite a bit of this. This is really close to the original. Lasts quite well, projects quite well as well, but I feel not as well as the original, but it still is a good alternative. The other one to it, another good inspired expression alternative, is Doers. Great name, Collateral Damage. I'm sure there was a film in the 80s with Arnold Schwarzenegger, or in the 90s maybe. Anyway, and it was banned. It was the 2000s, because it was banned because of the 9/11, I'm sure. Anyway, get back to this. This is their version, and to be honest with you, it's a very good version, and lasts, I would say, longer than the original. Although I bought the original now and I don't regret it. It's a lovely scent, but Collateral Damage to me, as I say, Doers are hyped, but this deserves a wee bit of hype as well. This is the only difference I feel for the Doer to the original is the original is a wee bit, tiny wee bit better blended than the Doer. You know, it's just a tiny wee bit, but nobody would ever be able to tell. This projects like mad, and it is a good, really good fragrance all year round as well. Maybe not in the heat, but cool summer nights would be fine. But that's two other two other alternatives. I'm sure there's more. I'm sure maybe Rosa Salas and Perfume Parlour do a couple of inspired expressions of initial side effects, and I'm sure they're just as good, but I've not tried them yet. But as I say, shop around. The Doer one is, you'll get that in Great Britain. I think it's I can't remember the company's name, but he's on eBay. If you look on eBay and email him, he'll give you his website. It's on the Facebook groups, Central London I think it's called, and that retails for £41. That's delivery as well. The Alexandria one is £37, around about that, because I can't get onto their site at the moment. They're updating their site, so as I say, just some things on Initio. It's Latin for origin or initiation. But they, you know, the way they, some of the things they say about this fragrance, the way they're, it's a power fragrance. It plunges the wearer into a altered state. I don't know about that, but their fragrances are all about pleasure and, you know, being sensual and intoxicating. And really, this fragrance is like that. It's a very intoxicating smell. It's part of the Caramel Blends line. So, as I say, some of the things they say, pleasure and physical attention, you'll get if you wear fragrances like this on their, you know, like side effects and rehab and some of their fragrances, but I don't know about that. But certainly it's a really good fragrance. I recommend it, but as I say, if you don't want to shell out the £100 and odd, I would recommend, first of all, I'd recommend Doers if you can get a hold of it. If you do go to the Doer site, you're going to pay for shipping. It's going to be a lot more expensive, excuse me, than getting it in Britain. So I'd recommend trying getting it in UK first, but if not, yeah, go to USA, but it will take weeks to get here, and you might get hit with a duty tax, so be careful of that. But the other great alternative is Alexandria. It's just what you prefer, but obviously I've got the OG, I'll keep it, it's a lovely fragrance, I'll use it every now and again, but meanwhile I'd probably use the Dua and the Alexandria, and maybe even mix them. Might be a good idea, layer them. Anyway, just a quick honest opinion. I hope everybody's safe and well, and bye for now.